So how much would you pay for a full 1 pound of Morgan silver dollars from 1878 to 1921, all in collector grade with full dates and mint marks? We're going to talk about that today by starting out with an ad from GovMint, which explains that you should get these right away before they run out. And then we are going to call the number on the ad and find out how much they want for their full pound of Morgan silver dollars. Check it out. Make sure you don't miss out on your chance to win a full monster box of Silver Eagles by going to our sponsor sdbullion.com/Silver Seeker and get your entry today. So you know me, before we get into this, I am 100% a capitalist. I don't care if GovMint asks for $1 million per coin, so long as they are not overhyping these and advertising them in a way that makes it feel like you are getting more than you are paying for, when in fact you are getting less than you are paying for. It's very easy to word something to deceive others. Again, if they just said, hey, we have Morgan silver dollars, this is what they are, this is what the history of them is, and you know they're $3,500,000 million a piece, fine, that's fine. But the second that you say it's hard to find, they're going to be gone, this is your last chance to get them, you better get them now before they go up, things like that, that's where I really have issues with advertising this way. And so what I'm going to look at is, as you can see, they have these Morgan silver dollars by the pound. This is on their website at GovMint. This is a landing page, obviously, and they do have this ad right here that we are going to play in this video, but I kind of wanted to cover a little bit of what they're saying here. So get your piece of American history. It's been more than 100 years since the Morgan dollar. This is all accurate. I have no problem with that. Fewer than 15% of Morgan still exist. Now, I don't know if that is 100% accurate, but it is certainly possible that it's 100% accurate based on how many Morgan silver dollars have been melted over the years since the U.S. stopped producing them, even before 21, by the way. And then get your Morgan silver dollars by the pound. So as long as you do get a full pound of Morgan silver dollars, that's fine. One thing I am looking out for here when we're looking at these ads is it actually talks about how they're all in very good collector condition with fully visible dates and mint marks guaranteed. Now, that can mean a lot of things, because you can have coins that are, coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70. You can have coins that are like G4, as in 4 out of 70, that still have the full date and mint mark. So I would be very interested in what they mean by very good condition collector grade. We do have an example down here. This one is heavily circulated, but as you can see, it does have full rims here. The rims aren't actually melding into the coin at all. So if they all look like this, at least we kind of have an idea. But I don't actually have a bag of these to share with you, but we are going to call them and find out how much they want for Morgan silver dollars. Now, you would actually need between 17 and 18 Morgan silver dollars, depending on how worn they are, to get to one avoirdupois pound, which is your AVDP, or basically your kitchen scale pound, if you will. It takes between 17 and 18 Morgan silver dollars. Now, if they're talking about troy pounds, because these are precious metals, that is only 12 troy ounces, and it takes a lot less than 17 to 18. So that is also a question that is up in the air, but we are going to assume, for the sake of this video and to give them the benefit of the doubt, that we are talking about the AVDP pound, which would be between 17 and 18. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of critique this ad video really quick, and then we're going to get on the phone with them and see how much they actually want for these, because we will call them live right here on this channel. Let's check out this video. Okay, so we have the video queued up. Now we are going to go ahead and kind of critique this, but for fair use reasons, obviously we can't just play it straight through without any critique. So we will pause it and critique it right here so that this falls under US fair use laws. Otherwise, if we just played it straight through, it would be copyright. So let's get into it. Let's start it out. And I do want to point out right at the beginning, I will give them credit. You can see in the bottom right next to the bottom right of the Morgan there, it does say GovMint.com is not affiliated with the US government. I will give them credit for putting that up on the screen. But let's see how long it actually stays. By the way, I already know because I've watched this, but look at this.
1978 to 1920.
And it's gone. Within 2 seconds of the video starting, that disclaimer is poof, because they don't want you to know. They really don't. They don't want you to know that GovMint does not mean government. It means GovMint, as in a company named GovMint. Super misleading company name, by the way. I don't think that should even be allowed, but it is. All right, let's keep going.
21 Morgan silver dollar, a true American classic and one of the most iconic silver dollar coins in history. It has been over 100 years since the last Morgan silver dollar coin was struck for circulation.
Now notice they do have to say since struck for circulation, because in 2021, the US Mint did release Morgan silver dollars once again to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Morgan and the peace dollar switchover. So that is at least accurate, but let's keep going.
But now, for a limited time only, full pound bags of original U.S. government-struck Morgan dollars are being released to the public. That's
full pound bags. And look at this really quick. Hold on, I'll show you.
Bags of original.
Notice that they pop up a US Mint like shield there. Now, obviously, that's not the US Mint logo, but it does look like it's from the US Mint, doesn't it? It's kind of misleading once again. Again, nothing illegal here. but certainly misleading, which, is the problem, at least with me. I don't know.
U.S. government-struck Morgan dollars are being released to the public. That's right. You can own a full pound of 1878 to 1921 classic American Morgan silver dollar coins, all in very good collector condition with fully visible dates and mint marks guaranteed.
So you do get a full pound. Between 17 and 18, like we said, is what's required to get to that full pound. 17 if they're nice, 18 if they're heavily circulated is probably what you're going to get, assuming that you do, in fact, get the full pound and not just a pound based on original weight. It's kind of like going into a steakhouse, you order a 16-ounce steak. It's not 16 ounces after they cook it and some of the juices fall off, right? You get the idea. All right, let's keep going.
Call 1-800-888-7670.
Now, I will give them credit. In this one right here, you can look at these Morgans, and very clearly, these are between VG and VF, so very good to very fine. They are certainly not uncirculated ones, which I will give them credit for. At least they're not showing you like a stack of brand new, shiny, off-the-line Morgan silver dollars.
Zero now to secure collector-grade U.S. Morgan silver dollars by the pound, struck during the Wild West and the Gilded Age. Plus, receive a bonus American Collector's Pack valued at over $25, free with every order.
So they value that at over $25. Let's do the math. So we have a 30s wheat cent, 10, 15 cents. We have a steel cent, a quarter for a circulated one. Assuming you get a circulated one, I don't see why it would be anything but. You have a $1 silver certificate, which you can get circulated between $2.50 and $3 at coin shops right now. And you get a copy of the Declaration of Independence. So basically, they are valuing the copy of the Declaration of Independence at $21-ish. If you give a fair market value for the rest of the items.
Call 1-800-888-7670 now to secure your full pound.
And here we go with the countdown timer in red, bottom right corner. You got 10 seconds left. Make sure you call right now before the number gets off the screen. You know how that is. All right.
One bag of Morgan silver dollar coins before they are gone. 1-800-888-7670. That's 1-800-888-7670.
Call now. All right, let's get on the phone and call them and see what they are selling these 17 to 18 1-pound bags for. And additionally, I want to find out if the salesman that will obviously answer even knows how many we will get. Let's get on the phone.
Welcome to GovMint.com, the best source for coins worldwide. All calls are recorded and information provided to us is subject to our privacy policy. By placing an order, you consent to our terms and conditions found at www.govmint.com, or you may ask a representative.
Thanks for calling GovMint.com. How may I help you today?
Hi, I saw your ad for the 1 pound of Morgan silver dollars, and I didn't see a price on that. How much you guys sell those for?
Yeah, so this is actually for the full pound bag of the Morgan dollars?
Yes.
Let me see if I can pull that up for you here. Give me one moment.
All right.
I love Morgans. I always, when anybody talks about Morgans, I always bring back the story with my, great-grandfather and grandfather. Holy crap, it's been a long time. You know what I mean? They always talked about the Morgan dollars is what won us a war, right? What helped won victory in World War I. I don't know if anybody ever knew about that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah. The Morgan silver dollars, the Pittman Act, was created back in 1918 when World War I, when America and Great Britain, our greatest ally in World War I, fighting to help protect the rest of the world from tyranny. And so you got Great Britain that was badly needing of silver to help protect their war efforts as they were struggling to continue to fund back their banknotes. And so luckily America knew one great source of silver that we had access to that could help turn the tides, and that was these Morgan silver dollars that were minted during the late 1800s, early 1900s. And so the famous Pittman Act was created, and this was what always stuck to me. They say over 270 million Morgan silver dollars are melted down to help ensure victory in World War I.
Wow.
So very patriotic coin. Yeah, it stuck to me. It always stuck to me. I'm like, wow, Morgans. Like anytime Morgan comes up. I work in the scarce work coin division. I deal with a lot of gold pieces and stuff. We have a Gold Liberty ad that we got put out too. And so I deal with, you know what I mean, when it comes back to Morgan dollars, that's always a story that I'm like, you know what, you can always talk to anybody, your friend, neighbor, grandson, kid, anybody, and tell them, hey, you know the story about that coin? There's not very many coin or collectibles for that matter that you can say that about, and that's what I ask people. Like, can you think of any other coin that you can talk about like that? It's a history. It's 100 years old. They don't make them anymore. They got a big story behind them, and this is the coin that actually helped ensure victory in World War I. Over 270 million were gone and melted from history there.
Wow.
So quite a collectible coin, And so let's see here. This is going to be, what you'll be getting is 17 coins, 17 Morgan dollars to the full pound bag. Okay. That's what that is. 17 of them to the full pound bag, all in very good to very fine to extra fine condition.
Okay.
It's dated from 1878 to 1921, which is a very good. They're going to be random dates here. It comes with a bonus, which is a 1957 silver note paper certificate, 1943 Lincoln steel cent, the 1930 to 39 Wheatie cent, and the Declaration of Independence commemorative as well. This full pound bag is only $9.79 for the full pound bag. It's actually a great deal.
Like $979?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, $9.79. That's the call-in price. The original price, I don't know if you saw that before or not or heard about it, but it's $1,071 original price. So the call-in price for the TV ad is $9.79.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's just grab the calculator. It's about $58 a coin. Is there shipping or tax on that or anything?
I don't think so. What state are you in?
I'm in Virginia.
I'm not sure. I'll have to put it in the zip code and stuff, but I think it's just $9.79 at the door for you guys.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me think about it. It's a little bit more than I was hoping to spend, but at least I know. So $979 shipped.
I was also going to say, you don't have to get the full pound bag. Honestly, if you like to try out the half pound bag or you want to get the quarter pound bag, you'll still get the bonus offer.
Right.
I'd recommend that.
Okay.
You can see how you like them. You can see the condition of the coins. If you like them more, if we have more, you can always upgrade to the full pound or the half pound. Does that make sense? But the quarter pound's only $2.99. That's 5 coins, and you get the bonus still. And so
$60
if you go for the half pound bag, it's $9.
Yeah.
What's that?
I was saying, so it's $60 a coin, so it's close to the same amount per coin. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Still, let me think about it. Like I said, there was no price. There was no price on the ad, so I wanted to call and get that. And yeah, now it gives me something to think about.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you for calling. Yeah. Let us know if you have any other questions. We're here for you.
All right. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, so a little bit cheaper than I thought it was going to be. $58 per coin. Granted, that is a little high, but I was expecting something insane like, $1,700, $100 per coin or something like that. So do I think $57 is a good deal for 17 Morgans between VG and XF? Probably not. You can definitely get them for a lot cheaper. You can go to a coin show and get those in the 30s for sure. That being said, it's still, like I said, I was a little bit surprised that it was a little bit cheaper than I thought it was going to be. And the reason I got, I got that kind of wide-eyed look when he said 17 is because, remember, I said between 17 and 18. And if they're all between VG and Very Fine and XF, he said as well, that you probably get right at that 1 pound with 17 coins of that grade, because VG still doesn't have a whole lot of, wear on the coin. So not actually too bad, but not great. It's not something I would recommend, but I can't be super critical because it's not like, they were charging, $100 a piece. Like, for example, if you go to Littleton Coin Company's website right now, in fact, I want to show you right now at Littleton Coin Company's website, they have 1921s, the most common date, Morgan silver dollars between $102 and $1,004. So for a Very Fine, that's $102. So if you bought 17 at 1921s at Very Fine from Littleton, you would spend over $1,700. So again, I'm not saying that's a good deal, and I'm certainly not recommending it at all. But I am slightly surprised that it was a little bit cheaper than I expected it to be. Again, I expected it to be way more, but still a little bit too much. You can definitely, again, get those in the 30s, mid-30s at coin shows all day in that grade. So there you go, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video and learned a little bit. If you did, do me a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And again, as always, I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you haven't done so yet. Check out this video above where we called coin shops all around the US to see what they are selling 1 ounce silver rounds and 90% silver for right now today. And we will see you in the next video.